Hello and welcome to all you Sagittarians. This is your monthly horoscope for August of 2020 and it's a general horoscope, so take what resonates and you're the captain of your ship, right? Again, that's very obvious for being a Sagittarius, being the adventural Sagittarian. Anyway, let's break this down. No eclipses. Whew, no Mercury retrogrades, Venus retrogrades. What is going on? Well, this month is all about Venus and Mars. This month is all about desire. This month is all about controlling only what you can control. The things that you cannot control, leave it. And why is that a big message for all of us? Because Venus and Mars are getting in the picture and they are in a T-square with Pluto. So Pluto is all about that planet that is learning us to transform, that is learning us through this transformation that we're not the same person anymore, that is learning us to, yes, go for what we want, absolutely, if we can control that, but not if we cannot control that. Then we just need to let go of that. Now, first of all, the very positive thing that Venus is doing for you is the first week of the month, because Venus is going to be with the North Node. That is very special there. Venus with the North Node, the first week of the 1st of August up until the 5th of August, something like that, 5th, 6th of August, you're going to have Venus with the North Node in your 7th house of relationships. So that is good for single or not single. It is meeting someone karmic, meeting someone that is important for you. When you are single, this could be the one, or you could be meeting the one. And especially for the Sagittarians who have planets around the very end of Sagittarius. So that would be the Sagittarius who have planets, who have a birthday around and about, let's say, the 14th of December and onwards, or like having planets around 22 degrees and onwards and 29 degrees of Sagittarius. You're gonna feel that the most, especially when you're a Sag rising around that time. So be open for that, and being a Sagittarian, that won't be that difficult, but it's someone that is good for you, for your future, and for your future when it comes to your self-development, and the development with connections with other people mainly. So that is good. And then Venus shifts into your 8th house, which is very deep. The 8th house is a financial house. Having Venus there is great, but it opposes this Jupiter, Pluto. So this means that there could be some transformation going on with money that you get from other people, or that you have invested in businesses. So I think it's rather positive in general, but there is like some intensity going on there as well. Of course, that could be inheritances as well. Although I don't want to say that, there's going to be a debt there in the family or whatnot. That's only a small percentage. Again, these are very general horoscopes, but that is a possibility that you're getting money from someone. And that is like this giving you this huge transformation. And or this loan that is going through, that you've been wanting for so long, and now you're getting yes as an answer, and that really transforms and shifts your self-worth. Pluto in the 2nd house. So really interesting there. And on another level, on a totally other level, Venus in the 8th house is hidden relationships. There could be a fatal attraction there during this time. There could be. It's another possibility of Venus in the 8th, and Venus in the 8th in itself, and then opposing Pluto. That's like a double whammy. So there could be some quite intense attractions there. But again, that's desire, that's lust, that's not love. Unless you are going for the lust, okay, good for you. But when you're going for love, then lust is not love, right? And desire is not love either. And that is something that the Sagittarians are really feeling. Also, when they are in a connection with someone, it could deepen their relationship with the Venus in the 8th house. It deepens the intimacy because you see who they are. I mean, not only physically, but also mentally, emotionally. That is ultimately what you Sagittarians want, because you have the 8th house in Cancer, so you want that deep connection when it comes to intimacy. So that could be a transformation going on your when you're having a relationship that deepens as well. Then this Mars. Let's talk a little bit about Mars, because Mars will be in Aries for the rest of the year, and that's in your 5th house. And as I said last month, it is quite good for you, although it's stressing out with that same Pluto in your 2nd house. So yes, there could be like a child that's costing a bit more money for you. Yes, there could be that there is some stresses between your value and love as well, how you value yourself, how you value love, and how that goes. But you are a fire sign, so you have that good energy with Mars. And especially for those of you, again, the later born Sagittarians will feel this the most, as Mars is around 18 degrees of Aries. It starts at the beginning of the month, throughout the whole month, trining your Sagittarian energy. So that means very positive energy, very heart chakra kind of energy, and that is good. So especially when you have your own business, the first 2 weeks of the month with the Sun and also Mercury in Leo, that gives you 3 trines actually, and from all the fire houses. So that could be like when you're having a business, you could be doing some PR and you're getting a lot more clients, or you're getting a lot more reaction there. So any ideas that you have, they could be really, really working out very well for you. Again, when you're having your own business, when you're doing some sort of a project, when you're studying, when you are broadening your perspective, things could really, really flow very well for you. So certainly the first 2 weeks of the month are very good for the Sagittarians in general. And then later on, around the 22nd of the month, the focus is a bit more on your work, if you do work with the Sun and Mercury there. So if you do some PR the first 2 weeks of the month, great. If you do some marketing strategies, if you want to do a blog or YouTube channel or whatnot, it's a great energy to do so. Having said that, this is basically what this month is all about. I hope it's going to be the best month, certainly a good month. Having said that, thank you so much for your time, for watching this, and see you next month. Bye bye.